Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Sue. Just as I did that, I clicked my mouse. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Hi, Miss Linda. Happy Friday. Hi, Sharon. What am I looking at? You're fine, son. Y'all, right before, like 2 minutes to go, he was over sitting at the table. He had his stuff all set up over there. 2 minutes to go, he comes over here, brings all his stuff and sits down right here. I was like, oh, thank you, Sharon. Hey, hey, Angel. Hi, Christine. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Trees. Hi, Betty. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Terry. Hi, Sheila. Oh, I know. He's cute. Does Troy have a desk in your room? No, but he has a desk in his room. He has a desk upstairs. He's taken over the kitchen table. He's in here. He's everywhere. Hi, Miss Edie. Yes, he is. His body clock is like, it's always been right spot on. But yeah, I was like, ooh, because I remember today I was going to not turn the music up while the intro was going. And I'm looking, it's like 2 minutes and 36 seconds. And here he comes. I was like, this kid, I swear. I know. Then I'll never get rid of him. No, he doesn't have my mouse. Hi, Tina. Hi, Sandy Kling. I know. But it's just funny because I literally was like, ooh, I remember today. I'm going to turn it down. I'm not going to play it loud. And so I'm sitting here and the time's ticking down and here he comes. Like, yeah, no, Mom, I'm on to you. I'm on to you. You're not slick at all. Oh, is that why you guys said that? I don't think he has it. I don't see it. I don't see it unless he's sitting on it. I'm not sure, Debbie. Did you go onto my page? Because I'm on my page. I can see me. Troy, you don't need to do a live on YouTube. Thank you. But yeah, no. You do absolutely not need to do that. I don't understand how you do the things that you do, Troy. Hi, Debbie Humphreys. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Hi, Janine. Love the little guy. Okay, so some of you probably seen Jackie Bates. Some of you probably seen I sent out a telegram. If you're not on my telegram, I'm telling you, please sign up for my telegram because I share all the news on there. I mean, I put it onto my page too, but you get it like firsthand. Hola, Ari. Hi, Fondia. So, TH Decor is having a Mother's Day sale. 10% off. My link is on my page. You have to use THD Mom 10. So, Tom, Harry, David, MOM 10. Hey, Nicole. Hi, Mary Casey. Hi, Miss Kathy. Listening to you while debating on what jewelry to wear tonight when I go out for fun. Woo woo. Hi, Dee Dee. So also with that being said, because we are still running our giveaway for the collaboration that Nicole and I are doing, if you do buy something from TH Decor and, get your discount, you can also send me a message and then we'll put your name on the wheel to be entered in that drawing as well. And hi, Annette. Hi, Carol. So I was waiting for Sandy Triplet because I know she really wanted to see the mechanism, and so she is here. I know some of you others wanted to see it too, but I just wanted to make sure I gave you all a minute to pop on. So yeah, and also it does exclude any DQ items. So Everything else on the TH Decor website is 10% off with that code, except for DQ stuff. Okay. So Sue just put in my link. Hi, Sophie. Where can I find the Ranger texture paste? In my Amazon store. Oh no. See, that's what I mean. You just doing too much. Doing too much. Okay. But oh, Troy, I don't know, son. I don't know. All right. Now, all right. So I sorted out all my bling, including my paparazzi. And oh boy, I have a whole cart now, 4 carrying cases and a necklace. Ladies, didn't think I have a shopping issue. Yeah. Hi, Wendy Martin. Hi, Tina Hurley. So today is Friday, and I usually do my Happy Mail giveaways today. I did not do a wheel today. Surprise, surprise. So since the Troy boy wants to be a part of everything, we're going to let him come over here later and mess with the comments, and then he'll pick somebody. So make sure you guys are doing all the things, spread the chaos, and do all the things. Hi, Diane. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you. Hi, Tammy Williams. So if you're here and you're doing all the things, make sure you share the chaos. Make sure you're following me, y'all. I found the other day that I wasn't following a few people, and I was like, why? Because I watch them all the time. So just make sure that you're following me as well. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Hi, Sandy Cooper. All right, let's get my desk on the screen. Okie dokie. So if you, what on earth? If you remember, thank you, Fondia. I am not going to get up. You have lost your bananas, sir. Highland Perkins. Thank you, Deborah. Jack, move out of his way. So if you remember yesterday, we used the Decoupage Queen, or Decoupage Queen. I always usually use Decoupage Queen. The Decor tissue paper from Redesign with Prima. It's the CC Restyle line. I do want to say again, this line is not a new line. This is CC came out with these a couple of years ago. So I found them on Etsy. So hi, Doris. How are you? Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, so just make sure you guys are doing all the things, and we'll do something fun later to pick a winner, and then we will let Troy do it. So we used the Decor tissue. We did a disc, a wooden disc from Hobby Lobby, and we also did the wooden I don't know. I always call them a brush organizer, but it's basically an organizer, right? So, and then this is going to be the Lazy Susan. So this also came from the Hobby Lobby. And then this was just an old MDF circle that I had. So when you're doing the Lazy Susan, you do need something to attach, to sandwich the hardware into, okay? I like for my second round to be fairly, you know, I don't want it to be a tiny little like coaster size, right? Because it's just going to be like offset and weird. Weird. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to finish painting the organizer, right? And then we're going to finish painting the disc. And then I'm going to show you how to put the mechanism on. And then we're also going to do the resin on here too. So because you guys wanted to see it, I thought you guys were going to get bored yesterday, but you said no. So let's do this. So we're just going to go ahead and there is a little bit of something in there. Something. Charlene? Is Charlene here? I guess it's the weekend, so she's awake, huh? Charlene? Are you one eye open, Charlene? Yep, we always see the Troy boy now. He's always walking around doing his thing now. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's get one of these so I'm not fussing and messing with that in there too much. And then let's just get a flat brush. I'm so glad you're showing us the resin pour. I would love to learn how to do that. Hi, Pamela. Absolutely. Hi, Teresa Cherry. Long time no see. Thank you. Yeah, so we're, hi, Sharon Smith. For once, we aren't going to do the wheel. We'll get back to the wheel next week. But today we'll just do something fun. I don't know. Maybe we'll come up with something and have Troy pick a winner. So, if you remember yesterday, we just painted it black and then we went in with this beautiful deluxe paste in black gold. So, we'll just get this. I'm using one of my Posh Top brushes with the tapered tip, so that way I don't have to fight with the corners in there. How's everybody doing today? Are we doing anything this weekend? I think, I gotta watch my big head, don't I? I think tomorrow we are gonna go to a couple of furniture stores, so that way I can get some living room furniture. So yesterday the Roomba came in because I got the Roomba, the one though that it mops and it vacuums, and it also has the so it's the smart detector where it analyzes the room, and then it you know, so it basically it's the newer model, so it just doesn't go in and bump things and, you know, do all that good stuff. So Trevor goes, Mom, are we going to set it up? I was like, yeah, no, not right now. There's so much stuff all over the place. The Roomba's just going to be like, yeah, forget it. I'm not going to work. There's too many things to avoid. Yeah, the mapping one. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? Hi, Elizabeth. I'm at my oldest son's in Chattanooga. He's getting married to me. Oh, how cool, Sandy. Well, congratulations to him and you. Awesome. So yeah, I think we're gonna go look for furniture. I just need one more piece. Well, I say that, but I'm waiting for one more piece. It's a wall unit for my craft room, so that way I can organize the rest of my stuff and get the rest of the boxes unpacked. And it's coming FedEx. It's been in California, but you know how that is. Just because it's in California doesn't mean it's going to get here. You wish you could afford one of those. Are we talking about the Roomba? What is that? I told y'all, when they put the staples in this one, they really, like, it was on a very strong, I don't want anybody getting, not that your hands would go in that deep, but still. I don't want anybody scratching their fingies. There, Charlene. My granddaughter has that and she loves it. Oh my, there's so much floor down here. And with Onyx's, you know, hair and everything else. Yeah, I just to get the daily, you know, that way it's not so hard on like cleaning day. It's not so hard to have to worry about all her hair. So that way that can just go daily and get the hair and, you know, any little cleanups or whatnot. So yeah, I'm excited to get it going, but right now it would do more avoiding than anything else. Are you talking to Charlene? I thought you were talking to me for a minute because I have my Red Bull over here. Hey, Joy, are the chalk paint brushes on your Amazon or are they located somewhere else? Are you talking about this, the Posh Chalk? So this brush is on my Would You Bin link. And you can use the discount, my discount code on this brush as well. But this brush is on Would You Bin. Hi, Miss Linda. Let's all go to Terry's house and eat Oreos. Sophie, by the time you got here, all the Oreos would be gone. By the time you flew over here, all the Oreos would be gone. A jug of tea? Holy guacamole. Not just a cup of tea, a jug of tea. So tomorrow we will have creative hour. And I have the sweet Lindy from Tater Buggin' on tomorrow. So that'll be fun. And then next Saturday will be Kathy D. So it'll be some good, fun creative hours the next couple weeks. All right. Thank you, Charlene. Posh Chalk brush. Yeah, so Sue just put the link in for it. And then the discount code, make sure you're entering it just as you see it there with the little percentage sign. And all lowercase. So yeah, you guys, there's a lot of some good sales going on right now. If you guys are needing to stock up on anything, now's the time to do it. Because you know it's very, very rare for TH Decor to have sales. All right. So, well, actually, I'm going to get a little brush because I didn't do this yesterday. So, and then very quickly, let's go through and get the edging here. One of the reasons my lives don't last more than an hour or so. Terry is one of the reasons. What? What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm the reason your lives don't last. I don't understand. This brush is a Royal and Lane nickel, and I get these from Michael's. They are my favorite I have them in a ton of different sizes. If you like to do checks, these brushes are awesome for checks because they don't splay. Hi, babe. Because I have to watch you. Oh, my goodness, Miss Linda. There's replay, Miss Linda. You silly, silly. You silly rabbit. So what do you think of it so far? Are you just using it for storage container? Where do you go put flowers? Where do you go put flowers in it? You are not talking to me, are you? Yeah, so I love these brushes. I have them, like I said, in all different sizes. So I think these are 10s. This is a 6. I have them. This one is a 4. But I also do at Michael's. I also get these as well. So if you guys recognize the color, these are the Princeton brushes. So like these that I love to use. So, and the reason why these are so good is because, see, when you push on them, they hold their shape, right? When you are trying to do detailed work, and if you do a flat brush like this, you see how it fans out? That makes it hard for you to do detail work when it fans out like that. So you want a brush that when you push on it, it's not going to fan out. Okay, so anytime you're trying to get close, you know, when you're trying to do work, it just, you know, it just makes it a lot easier when you don't have to worry about your brush splaying like that. I know Debbie Rigg uses... she also sells, I bought a couple from her, the Dynasty brushes, these. So she sells these on her website, and I think she uses these for checks. Those, same thing. So if you've bought those from Debbie Rigg's website, those are also great. So I'm actually going to change to a 4, and we're going to do the edge here, because like I said, you want a flat head, right? But it just makes it really hard when your brush hairs are fanning out. So you can tell I don't have to worry that it's going to wrap around the edge of that onto the rice paper there. So the ones that I get at Michael's are the Royal and Lane Nickel. And I actually, oh, well, I have it in my hand. So it's right here. You want to get the acrylic. So it's the level 2. And then the size of it, I get all of them. I get the 4, 10, I get the 10, 8, 6, and 4. And then I also, same thing, sometimes those are hard to find. So if you get the Princeton, and it's the same thing. The level 2 just means like acrylic. There's like a watercolor, acrylic, oil, but level 2 is the acrylic. Oh, thanks, Margaret. Love all your tidbits that you tell us. Hi, Helen. Well, hello again, sir. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Yes, sir? Oh, yeah, you could do that if you want to. There you go. It is, that's it. I'm confused. That's what it is. These are Royal and Lane Nickel is the brand, but it's a Zen brush. But it's Royal and Lane Nickel. If you go to find Zin, you're not gonna. It's Royal and Lane Nickel. Hi, Karen Atterbury. Hey, Lisa Jane. Hi, Lisa Siegel. Hi, Connie. How are you guys? I know. It's we did both. We did the organizer, and we're gonna make this into a Lazy Susan. So I'm gonna show everybody the mechanism because it is a little confusing when you first look at it. He on his computer doing all the things with his computer. Telling ya, that thing hasn't left his side since we got it on Monday. Hi! Oh, I know what you're looking for. Mommy, put it on your table because you were setting up shop on the table in the kitchen. I put it all in the kitchen for you. You silly goose. Aww. Yeah, I've been told a few times, stop sharing so much. You need to do, save some information. Save it for who? But I don't mind sharing, you guys. We all learn. We all have to learn from somewhere, someone. And if I know something, or if I do something that maybe can work for you, great. Or if, you can take some tips that I do and modify them to work for you, even better. I do that a lot. I'll watch somebody and I'm, oh, that's a great idea. But then I will change it, a little bit just to work for however I use it. So do you have the brushes on your pinky? What? Hi, Deborah. Do I have the brushes on my pinky? What on earth? On my link tree. I was like, what? Oh my goodness gracious. I was like, I'm not painting with my pinky. What? Ignore my pinky. No, I do not have them on my link tree because I get them at Michael's, but I think Sue just found the link for you. I cannot. Don't you all just love autocorrect? I swear. It is something else sometimes. Just like who was talking? It was a funny color last time. They said something and it corrected it to something silly. Am I allowed on Crafting Chaotix to share free printable page? Troy, son, I'm not ignoring you, but you already got it. I'm not frozen, Lisa. You're going to need to go out and come back in. Who is it from? What is it? A printable that you have made? Lisa Jane, I'm not frozen, so you're gonna need to go out and come back in. No, not. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know. I just didn't want to say it, Cindy. I don't know what you did, Troy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just hilarious. Sometimes it is absolutely hilarious with some of the things that it corrects. And then when you need it, to correct, it doesn't correct. So I don't know. It's so funny. But when she said my pinky, I was like, I paint and everything on my hands, but I don't know what that means. Brush on my pinky. That was a good one. All right. So there we go. So we've got our black, and you can tell with that brush, it made it very simple, right? I usually don't paint the bottoms, but I'm going to have to paint the bottom of this because we're going to put that mechanism on. My husband was rolling on the floor at me on that one because he knows how easily embarrassed I get. Oh, Cindy. It's okay. Nicole, thank you for the stars. Thank you. Okay, so let's dry this really quickly because, like I said, I don't usually paint the bottoms, but I'm going to have to. Where do we message to let you know? Just send me a private message on Messenger, Pamela. Yeah, I'll look at it, Lisa Siegel. We tend not to do anything like that in the group. We just like it, more so like your creations, your lives. And it has nothing to do with anything other than sometimes people get funny about things, and I don't want anybody to be blamed or anything, that's why I don't allow any selling or anything like that in that group. All right, let me clean this up because I've got to turn it on its face, and I don't want anything on there. What are you looking for, babe? I'm telling you, I put all your stuff right there. Hi, Kaylee girl. Hi, Kelly. How are you? All right, so let's paint the bottom of this really quickly. Again, because we are going to put the mechanism on, we need to get this painted. I mean, you don't have to, but you know how I am. I don't. It'll look really strange, I think. Although you probably won't be, crafting on the underside. Just better to finish. I don't know what you did, Troy. Now I'm trying to craft with one hand, which makes it really difficult. Okay, I need to take this out while it starts up, okay? Pamela, if you just go to my page and you select message, that's where you need to, it'll give you, messenger will come up. That's where you need to send it. So you just hit the message button. Oh, Troy boy, how do you do these things? Troy, do you want mom to fix it or you're going to do it? Can you get the charger, Troy? Can you get the charger for your laptop? All right. Okay, so now that that is done, now we can go in with the deluxe and do the deluxe paint on here. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, I know she's on. So this is the deluxe paste in black gold. And this is what we used yesterday to give it that, you know, that little bit of shimmer shine. So I'm just going to take and do the same thing up here. Okay, but I can't have it going in front of me, Troy. Ay, son. This is not going to work, Troy. I need a door. I intentionally didn't put a password on his sign-on because he doesn't know how to put, you know, the passwords in. And somehow he made it so now he has to put a password in. And do you think I would know what that password is that he did? Nope. How you do the things that you do. Okay, here you go, Papa Boy. I don't know. Hey, Trevor, can you come here, please? Well, I can sign on another user. But yeah, I don't know. The the main one. In order to get that fixed, I'm going to have to do a reset. Can you help him with this, Trev? Please? Because I can't do it while I'm trying to do my live. Somehow he's made it so, look, it's magnified. Thank you, son. Okay, your brother's going to help you. Oh, there's no way, Margaret. There's no way. I'll have to reset it. There's no way. There's too many combinations, right? Yeah, Lord only knows. And with him, he probably hit every doggone. It's probably a password like, 50 characters long. Nope, Carrie, he kept it a secret. He didn't tell me the password. He kept it a secret. Oh, yeah. No, Sue, no. No, Sue. Okay, so I don't know that it's necessary. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we need to put the deluxe paste all in the inside here? Thank you, son. Do you know what he did? Yeah. Okay. Have a seat, Papa boy. Here, let me help you down. Thank you, brother. You're the bestie. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't want to waste the product and put it in there, but if somebody wanted it like that, I could do it. All right. And then let's make sure. And then we'll go around to the outside, though, of the turntable. So that's how this is. Now, what I want to do, though, is put a glossy varnish on this, because when we put the resin on our turntable, it's going to be glossy and it's not going to, it's not going to match. So we'll put that one aside. Let's get all of this in the water. And then we'll get another, did I use a 4? Yeah. So we'll get another 4, and we will do the deluxe on the outside of the, you could put a real pretty Dutch door. Yeah, he is a great brother. You guys remember my garage when we were first moving here? How it was just a sea of boxes, because that's where all of it was staged. You should see what Trevor. I mean, it looks like a garage now. It looks better than the inside of the house, to be honest. He went out. He organized it, so, I mean, it looks amazing out there. He cleaned out the refrigerator that's in the garage for all the drinks. Now all the drinks are out there. So, yeah. I mean, he's been nonstop. He hasn't stopped since we got here. It's absolutely awesome. Yes, Margaret. I'm going to put the mechanism on and do the resin. That's what we're doing today. Yes, they are, Lisa Jane. He really is. And the poor guy, so his room, so in order for him to get on and play his games, he needs the Cat 5 dropped into his room. Well, our friend that is going to do that for us, he's actually out of town this week and isn't going to be able to do it until possibly next week. So he hasn't even been able to get on his computer. That's why, like, he has been doing his homework and everything on my computer. So Nick ordered him something, the antenna. Hopefully that will help with the range so he can at least get on. But if not, I ordered a 100-foot Cat 5 cable, and I told Trevor I'll drop it down from the ceiling or drop it down from the stairs and hardwire him in, and so he can get on his computer, because I just feel so bad. He hasn't been able to get on and do anything, and you know, that's where, I mean, he has his whole office and everything set up, and he hasn't been able to, you know, get on and enjoy it or anything. So I was like, we're getting you on tomorrow, one way or the other. All right, so now our edging has all of that on there, and we are good. So he really is awesome. Be careful of I just would prefer, I have really strong feelings about AI. Teresa wrote a big article on AI. If you guys are ever interested, I actually even posted it on my page, but it's on DQ as well. You know, so you guys, you know, it's hard. I have really mixed feelings and strong feelings when it comes to AI. So, you know, like Sue says, you can search and get free printables everywhere. I would just prefer that it's not in the group. So, sorry. Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, you can. I'm sorry if that makes you mad. But you know, there's a lot of struggling artists, a lot of artists that AI uses their artwork without their permission. They do not get paid 1 penny. There's no law against it, and there's no way for them to stop it. And it's just not, it's not fair. It really isn't fair. Like, you know, you can use AI for inspiration. That I don't, you know, that's just going to be the way that the times are. But to actually steal somebody's artwork and them not be paid for it, and they can't control it, I can't support that. And so unless you know, I don't have time to do all kind of research to see where everything is from and all of that stuff. So I just assume it not be in there. Artificial intelligence is what AI is. So a lot of artists have their artwork on there that they did not give information. They did not give permission for it to be on there. And there's no law protecting them, and you know, there are a couple of AI inspired pieces that are on DQ, and it's noted on there, like for instance, the gowns, the spring gowns and the fall gowns. But all of the money that's made for anything that's AI inspired, or, you know, assisted, I should say, AI assisted, all of that money has been donated to the group to help these artists to pass the law. And when I say that it's AI assisted, Teresa, still is not, it's not completely 100% AI. it's just like, you know, a little bit of here and there of something or another. But yeah, it's just not fair. And if you don't know about it, you really should research it. There's a lot of people using AI these days, and it's sad. It's really sad. Where can I get the bottom board? Sandy Triplet, you can get it anywhere. You just need it to be, you know, I know that Hobby Lobby has different size discs, so you can get it anywhere. So you just need, like I said, I like it to be not exactly the same size, obviously, but a good size in ratio too. Too many lawsuits in process and many more to come in regards. Yeah, it's just not, it's not fair. Exactly like Timo, Elizabeth. Exactly. And there's nothing that we can do to stop it. So I just don't want to contribute to it. Even though somebody says, oh, you know, I designed that all myself. Yeah, but how did you do that? And they might not even realize that that piece that they are using is actually somebody's art, but AI has it. So it's just, I can't, yeah. And I don't have time to look at every piece to say like, oh, okay, this, that, or the other. So we're just not going to do it. All right. So the way that you do your mechanism, right? So you have to, you want it, and I know it's very confusing when you look at it. It's like, what on earth? Okay. So you can be very, you know, okay, well, what's the middle? La, la, la. I always just eyeball it, and it seems to work for me. Okay. So if you're looking at the instructions, it says basically to cut it into like, you know, a 4. Oh no, they don't cost that much at all. And you know, is that why I see IOD? Yes, IOD molds are on Temu. Prima molds are on Temu. It's a big problem. It's a humongous problem, and there's no help for it for the artists. Hi Beth. How are you? Yeah, I know, Sue. I know. Okay, so if you were to look at it, so if you're looking at these instructions, what it's telling you is to cut it into 4. Again, that's what I'm like, whatever, okay? Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to look at it, and I'm going to eyeball it, right? And then what you want to do is you're going to make your little marks, okay? So now, I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to tell you guys, because what's going to happen is you're going to need a drill. Let me show you what's happening. So basically, can you guys see? Yeah. Okay. Troy, honey, I don't know where that phone is. You're going to need to drill holes in this top one, right? Because there's no way for you to get to that mechanism down there, right? So you're going to need to drill holes in this. That's why there's holes here, because you will need to screw the mechanism down to the bottom piece. Does that make any sense? So what's going to happen is you're going to attach this to this, okay? But you're going to need to drill holes so that way you can drill this, you can screw the screws down into this one. I hope that I don't confuse the ever-loving daylights out of you guys. But okay, so I'm going to, and you guys just stop me because You know how sometimes it's easier to just do things than to explain it? Well, this is one of those things. So I am gonna get my drill. Oops, wrong one. My drill bits. Now, the only problem with this is you're gonna have to look at your screws, because if I were to use the screws that come in here, it's going to drill through the whole thing, right? It's gonna drill all the way top through. So I am going to change these screws. Okay, because otherwise you're gonna drill through the top, and then you're gonna be sad. You're gonna be sad. You only drill one hole and spin? I don't know. Okay, so we need to. Oh, I got it, son. Thank you. Thank you, son. Okay, so let's see. I need to get a screw that's not going to go all the way through the top of this. Men do that, not us. Yeah, I don't drill only one hole. It's not. Nope. Okay. So these are not that big. So let's just. All right. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay. So I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to drill. So now I'm just going to drill the holes that I made. But remember, the head needs to get through there. So you need to make sure that you're drilling a big enough hole. Man, these all are the same size. When we move, they all got combobulated. Hi, Regine. You guys are all quiet. Am I scaring you? Hi, Lorianne. Hi, Debbie. What happened? I'm not scared. I'm afraid for the table. You're afraid for this table? For my... Oh, I wouldn't go down that far. Y'all, don't forget, I work on cars. If I can work on a car, I can drill a hole. All right. Hi. Excuse me. You again? You again? How, Troy? How do you open all of this? There you go, baby. All right. So now we have our holes. Troy, what did you do with my vacuum? I heard you playing with it earlier. Oh, Troy. Where's Mommy's vacuum? Bud, Where'd you put Mama's vacuum, son? That's not nice. I thought you took my vacuum, Tojo. You took my vacuum. Hi, Barbara Ross. If you work on cars, how do you fix a cracked glass on a sunroof? You have to replace it. You can't fix when the glass is cracked. Okay, so this is going to be, right? So basically, well, how do I do this? How do I explain this now? So now, Troy. So now, anyhow, so basically, so now you have the openings for the holes, right? So you're going to drill this on here, but see, now you'll be able to see, we got to fix that. Now you'll be able to see the holes. Hold on. Now, I will tell you that you might get splitting. This is MDF. You might get splitting on the wood when you go to drill it, so you might use some tape. Tell him to get you a nail gun instead, and he just might change his mind. I am not allowed to use a drill per my husband. Oh. Did you do something that you're not allowed to? Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to drill. We need to put screws in this one. I wonder if these are too long for this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, boy, they're way too long. All right, let's just... I knew that. I was hoping there was a glass mender. No, not for something like that. No. Not for something like that. Okay. Let's hope. Okay. I'm going to say. I used when we first got married and lost control and holes all across the wall. It was just too. Holes all across the wall? Good googly moogly, Margaret. Okay. So now this is going to go into here. Okay. So when you are drilling your this down to the base, you need to make sure that the 4 holes that you drilled, that they are going to be, you know, like never mind. You know what I mean? Like you got to drill it on the, you know, opposites so that you're not in the way. Okay. Troy, you know that you're slamming my foot, right? Actually, because I don't want to start the holes. Hold on, y'all. One moment. Oh, my nose. See, I turn the fan on and my nose starts running. Okay. Look at my hammer. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It was funny. Good morning, Jesse. I bet he didn't think it was funny. I bet he was like, what on earth? And she is never again allowed to use anything power related. Okay, now you could make your life real easy and just use your drill just to start the holes. I don't exactly know how this is crafting, so sorry, guys. But you guys wanted to see this. I don't wanna. I turned my fan on and my nose is running. I'm gonna have to mute you guys and blow my nose because this is ridiculous. These little baby screws are for the birds, y'all. But I have my Sandy triplets. Like, forget this. I am not putting in. I'm not making one of these. It's not that bad, Sandy. I promise. I promise. It's easy. All right. Now we're in business. Now we're in business. You just, you need to get the hole started. Your husband or significant other should not be watching right now. Because they're probably like, what is this chick showing you? And don't do what she's doing. DIY by Terry? Yeah. That's why they changed my doggone Nicholas. See, I keep the bits that I use in a little pretty bag. So that way they don't mess with them. And they mess with them anyways. Troy, don't get any ideas. I see you eyeballing me. Just don't. Okay. Now, I'm just going to make sure that it's not going to go all the way through. And it looks like it is. So I'm going to back it out. So that's what I'm saying. You guys, when you just make sure, because, you guys are going to use different, You guys are going to use different, what is happening? Different widths, right? So just make sure that you pick the right screw because you don't want to go through the tops of your board. If that makes any sense. Especially on the one that's already done, because I've done that and it's going to make you sad. So just make sure that you maybe have some extra screws around, because if not, you're gonna ruin it. I actually might have went through the top on this big butcher block that I did, and that one's really thick. Hey. No, it's not. That's reverse. It's just too much for this little screw. I need a really pointy, tiny drill bit, and I don't have it on there. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. I would probably attach it to the table. Oh my gosh. Margaret. You want it? Troy, I'm having a hard enough time screwing in some tiny holes. How are you yelling at me right now? Say, just like I am, Mom. You're just yelling. All right, I can't take it. Hold on a minute. Okay, now I can focus. Hi, Gail. I swear, my nose is running. I can't take it. Are you packing up and leaving now? Now that all the excitement is happening, you're packing up and leaving? Huh? You're taking your chicken nuggets? Okay. Good enough. Oh, also, mind you, I don't have my contacts in, y'all. Okay, so that should really scare everybody. I don't have my contacts in. My eyes is too itchy. Okay, so now you want your holes, right? And I can almost guarantee you that the screw isn't going to get through that. I'm going to need to make that bigger, aren't I? Oh, no. It actually will go through that. Whoa. Whoa. Will it? Oh, what do you know? Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Huh? Holy cow, Margaret. Okay. So now I'm going to make sure that I'm lined up with the hole underneath. Come on. Seriously, I do not have time for this. Give me my screw, please. Thank you. Hold on. This is just banana daiquiris, I tell ya. What happened? I shot myself. Cindy Rooks! You guys! Jeez, I give Nicole a hard time all the time, but holy guacamole! Some of you... Hold on. I need to make sure... Where did that... Okay. I need to make sure that these are going to go all the way through. All right. Not to mention, it's very hard to see on the black. Actually, I don't even care at this point. Oh, there it is. Okay. You should have never told us this was easy. It is easy. It's just I've never quite had to do this on camera before. It is easy. It's just I probably should have started all of the holes without you guys. Because this is the only annoying part, is just starting all of the holes. All right. So fine. It is actually super easy. You just have to drill the holes and then make sure. Hold on, y'all. I gotta be able to see this. Once I get, hold on. Once I get it in there, and then I'll be able to do all of them. Hold on. Oh, you stupid. But this is gonna take forever just doing these. Where's Trevor? Gimme. You can see them, they're straight down. That's why you have to line it up with the holes on the top. That's why you drill that hole so that you can see the hole. Because I don't know how I can show you guys, but it's super hard to see without me getting. So what you're doing is you're lining these holes up with the hole that you drilled, right? So then you're going to you're going to put your screw into that hole, which is going to screw into this. Does that make sense? But the thing is I can't see. And trying to do this where I can get it in camera, it's just really... Hold on. Becoming a challenge. Yep, that's not going to go in there. I don't think. Hold on. Ha! You son of a gun. Where is it? Ugh. And then when you do that, that means you're not in the hole. Gimme. 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 Oh, for heaven's sakes. Give me. I have a light box, but the light box isn't going to... Okay, I need to fix this screw. Where is it? The light box isn't going to help me. All right, now it's down too far. Hold on a minute. Okay. Sugar. What did Elizabeth say? She only did one? Now I know why. Okay, where's the last one? Right there. Is the last one? Ugh. Of course. Oh my goodly muggly. Hold on. I give up. I'm just kidding. So basically, that's what you're doing. Yeah, to get it on there. Okay. Good Lordy, have mercy. Any questions? Next time, note to self, buy a pre-made. Oh my God. Next time, y'all, just don't try to do it while you're on a live. Because it would make your life much easier. One of them's crooked, so. It would make your life much easier if you didn't do it while you're on a live. Oh. Next time, buy an actual turntable. All right, it's not that hard, honestly. It really isn't. You know, it's just got to be chaotic, and everything's got to be hard. But like I said, we've done, so we did this one, we did this one, I did another one. Oh, and that's another thing too. I do put the little, you can see the little rubbers on there. So if you want to put the little rubber feeties on there, that's always a good idea too. Oh, but this is just so fun, Terry. Thank you. Oh, yeah. You know, anything to entertain you guys. Anyways, if you didn't know how to put a Lazy Susan on before, you're really not going to know how to do it now because I probably confused the ever-loving good grief out of you. But they're really not that hard. Attach it to the bottom, attach it to the top. You need to drill holes in the bottom base so you can see where to attach it to the top. That's basically the basis of it. All right, so the next thing that we need to do is the resin, right? So, good Lord. How long have we been? 3 hours and 57 minutes? Where's my resin at? Okay. So we're not going to eat off of this, right? There isn't going to be any food off of this, I'm assuming. So I'm not going to use food safe resin. We are just going to use the Pentart Super Glass, which is going to be amazing. So let me get my scale. My hair is caught in my desk, which is always fun. Okay, and then let's get my silicone. So the super glass is like any other resin that I use. It is equal parts. Now, because this doesn't have a ridge, okay, you have to be careful, and you want to do what I call like a controlled pour. So a controlled pour, by my definition, is you're really babysitting that resin and making sure that it doesn't go off to the edge. The way we do that is we work in the middle and push out. Oh, you found a feedie. There was the other feedie. I knew I had 4 feedies on here. There we go. Thank you. So, we're going to take the super glass. You can also use this one, okay? This one, it does say that it is FDA approved so that you can use it with for food. I also use a countertop resin. Hold on, Troy. But I don't see my countertop resin. And I also use my, where is it, y'all? Ah! Okay. So, this is my resin table. This is in my Amazon store. I have now seen people using a resin table, which I think is amazing. The resin table, what it does is it has a little dot in the middle. This is straight on, so I must have hit it. All right. It has a dot, a leveler in the middle, so that way you know that you're flat. So especially for something like this, I would especially want to use the resin table to make sure that it's going to be, you know, level while I'm pouring this, okay? Another thing to keep in mind is you need to watch the replay because you missed all the hilarity. Hi, Bernie. Hi, Betty. Hi, Gail. The last 30 minutes is me trying to screws in. Anyhow, so we're going to take my scale. Oh geez, almost 5:30. What does that mean? Again, these are available at my TH Decor, so you could use your discount for that. I don't know, bud. So we're going to measure out equal parts of the super glass resin. This is completely up to you. I always mix my part A and part B in the same container. Our area had 3 tornadoes. Oh no, Brenda. I'm sorry. Stay safe. I bought the table and it's a little miracle worker. I try not to steer you guys wrong when I have my gadgets and gadgets. Like, if I've used my stuff that I show you guys, so I don't just like, oh, a new gadget, you know what I mean? I do try to make sure that what I'm showing you is actually something that's usable, and I'm telling you, the resin table is amazing. Okay, so if you want to put part A in a little thing and then part B in a little jug and then mix them together, that's personal preference. When you're using epoxy, because epoxy doesn't set up as quickly, it's not really necessary. You can mix it all in one. But again, personal preference, okay? So we are going to take equal parts of A and B, and it'll tell you on the resin what your ratio is. So 1 to 1. What is that? So we will start out and let's do 23. So 23/35 of A. And then let's do 23/35 of B. All right. Now, you can mix this by hand. Totally up to you. I do have a little, little mixer, but with epoxy, you usually want to mix it for at least 2 to 3 minutes. All right. You don't want to go back and forth. You usually in the instructions, it always tells you to go one direction, either clockwise, counterclockwise. From one Brenda to another, please stay safe. Yeah, please, Brenda. Is your mom with you, Brenda? So you're gonna mix for a couple of minutes. Now, this is unlike quick cure resin. Quick cure resin, you're just literally mixing it a couple of times and then you're good to go, okay? When you are mixing epoxy resin, it's not the same thing. You want to mix it for the recommended time that it tells you on the bottle. Usually they say at least 3 minutes, I believe. So now this super glass resin is absolutely gorgeous. And you do have a good amount of open time with this, so you don't have to hurry up and pour it on. Now, I will tell you though that especially if you have dogs or cats or, you know, just dust in general flying around, when you pour your resin, you want to cover it. I usually put like a Tupperware, a big, you know, big Tupperware over the top and just let it be. Don't touch it. Just let it be for the next day. Okay, so yes, Mom is here. Thank God they just put in a generator so she would have. Oh, yes. Oh, good, 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 good. Hi, Robin. I do have it in my Amazon store, yes. Gadgets and gadgets galore. Okay, so we've got about another minute. Now, you will see a lot of little bubbles. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. That's how epoxy is. We'll pop them all after a bit. All right. Do you use anything special to clean the resin off the mixer and container? I wipe it out and then I wipe them with alcohol, the 99.9% isopropyl alcohol. So I wipe it down with that and then I just clean them as usual. All right, so we are good. So I'm going to take that. And if you do not have like silicone paddles, I highly recommend silicone paddles, especially when you're working with resin. It just makes your life a lot easier, you know, just like when you're doing cake batter and stuff, right? You get your silicone spatulas out because it helps scrape the sides, yada, yada. Same thing. All right. So I'm going to get that, and then I'm just going to. All right. So now that that has done its thing, I'm just going to come in and just give it a couple of turns. Again, don't worry about the bubbles. Also, I just noticed I did not put gloves on. Please don't do what I do. Put gloves on. All right, y'all? Just put the gloves on. I have gloves sitting right here in my glove holder, in my little tissue box glove holder that I made. Just don't do what I do. Be good. Be better than me. Okay? Be better than me. All right. So, again, I actually never wear a mask with this because I don't ever smell anything with this. However, if you're sensitive to smells and you feel like you need to, you know, put on a respirator, please do so. All right. Okay. So again, we do not have a lip, so we need to be careful. Right? So just like you would, we're going to spread this out from the middle out. That's disgusting, Terry. Wow, really? That was a hair. And I know Sue's already having a heart attack because my hair is down. So let me get it to the back. I know, Bubba's. So again, unlike casting resin, you have at least a 10 to 15 minute open time. So you don't need to freak out and try to hurry up and get this poured and moved and all of that stuff. Don't freak out. Just take your time. Don't, take forever, but take your time and really work your resin all the way around. Troy. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that, son. Please don't do that. Not when mom's doing this. Oh, Troy. All right, I don't know what you did. Just leave it alone. All right. So, as you've seen, I worked from the middle. I'm making sure that everything is covered in the middle. And then I'm using my spatula, and it's a, like I said, same thing like you would spread your frosting on a cake, right? We're just going to push it out and work it to our edges. Again, don't worry about any of the bubbles. Don't worry about any of that right now. Okay? You're going to get that out. So don't worry about it. I'm going to take my bracelet off so that way the little part doesn't end up resined. How do you estimate how much resin you need? You know what, Annette, it just kind of comes with, you know, pouring resin, but you're not, because this is all flat, you're not trying to pour a thick layer. You just want enough to go on, you know, to cover all of the tops of it. You're not trying to do like, you know, 1/8 of an inch thick or, you know, 1/2 an inch thick. You just literally want to make sure that it's all covered. So now as I'm coming out here to the edges, right, this is where I'm being really careful to just pull what I need from the middle and just spread it out to the edges. I don't want to pour on the outside because then I'm going to have to sit here and babysit this to make sure it doesn't drip onto the sides. Now, I will tell you, when you're doing resin like this, the light is your friend. You're going to make all kind of weird movements, you know, up and down and all around because you want to make sure you don't have little pockets of air. I see a lot of the times, you know, people don't realize it, but there's little pockets of air in their resin. And so basically what happens is when it's fully cured, you've got little dots of resin missing from everywhere because there was just little pockets of like air bubbles. Those of you who have gotten resin pieces with epoxy from me, I don't know, I would like to think that they look pretty good. I'm pretty picky about it. So of course, it is handmade, so you might have a little bit of something here and there, but, you know, for the most part, you want it all nice and evenly covered, okay? Again, we're still not worrying about any of those air bubbles. What we're focused on right now is just making sure there's resin on the entire surface. So having all of these lights is awesome because now I can, you know, start bending and angling myself so I can see and make sure that there's resin everywhere. And that's the one thing, it's so beautiful, right? When this cures, you'll just see how beautiful and vibrant it all comes to life. All right, I'm just going to use what's left. So we have more than enough that has covered the entire surface. You can see there's nothing left in there. So when you're doing this, you really want to focus on your edges though, and make sure that you have resin all the way out to the edges, right? Now I am going to stand up because you want to pop all of those little bubbles. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the heat gun. Once you know that you have your epoxy, or you think you've got your epoxy on the entire surface, then you're going to get your heat gun, and this is where you're going to then take care of all those bubbles. This is going to be so pretty, y'all. I mean, it's already pretty, but once the resin, the epoxy cures, oh my goodness. Okay. So, next thing you want to do, you want to take your heat gun. If you have one that blasts, has a big blast of air, please don't use that. You want it to be the air that comes from this one is perfect. Okay. Mine, I can adjust it so it's very low. Don't use a hair dryer because you don't want to blow your resin, right? You're just literally popping the bubbles. So this is one of the more satisfying parts because you can see all the bubbles popping. Now resin is self-leveling, right? So you don't have to worry about trying to get it flat. It is self-leveling, so just make sure your resin is on there and then leave it. So I'm just going to come around and pop all of the bubbles. Oh, there you go. Put that into your computer, son. All right. You guys can't see it, but I can tell that there's resin missing right here. Now, if you did run out of resin and you needed more, you have time to go ahead and mix more. Hold on, Pops. Hold on, babe. This is not the time. Oh, no. I don't want this on you, Troy. Hold on. What? Okay. All right. No, because I worked in and came out, it's not going to go over the edges. If you pour out on the edges and then just start pushing it all around, it's going to spill over. Now, I will tell you, I would come back and just keep an eye on it to make sure that it's not coming off the edging. But because of the way that I did it, it's not going to do that. I didn't put enough on here for it to be, flowing off the edges. All I'm doing is I see little places where there's like little divots, is like how I like to explain it. And I'm just filling them. Hold on, son. No, you can't put that in mom's computer, son. Okay, so now that I've got it all on there, I am actually going to mix up just a little bit more because I can tell that as it's leveled out, that there's some places that I would prefer there to be a little bit more resin. So, and yeah, once you're done, like I said, it's a good idea to cover it with something. So like I said, I have like one of those bigger, like, rectangle, Tupperwares, I guess, or storage containers. I will just put it right on the top and then just leave it be. Okay, so since this is a very tiny amount, I'm just going to mix it by hand. Where? There's like little things in the paper, Laurel, that you, like that is part of the paper. That one is something in the paper. Is that what you're talking about, maybe? Yeah, I can see that. There's that one right there, one right there, and one right there. It's in the paper. I don't know if it's like what it is. So I know I see it. There's a few of you. Hi, Georgia. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. I see there's a few of you saying that you want to try it, but do any of you use epoxy? What I want to do with you guys is, so I don't know if you guys see me using this. So this is epoxy, and I actually, I put the chrome powder in the mold before I poured the epoxy. And then after I demolded it, it came like that. So I painted half of it, or I put chrome powder, half of it with the dragon eye, and the other half with the rose gold. And then it came out like that. Yeah, there is a lot of reflection from the light. There's a lot of dots coming in from the light as well. Yeah, and it is. I hear that a lot. Yeah, I do. I use Fast Cast. I actually have some down here. I use the Fast Cast. I use Elimolite. I've used probably every type of resin that there is. I used to pour many years ago on flat surfaces. I did a wood burning art. Oh my gosh, you guys, I wanted to, there's so many things that I want to play with you guys. Would you guys like, instead of us actually doing a project one day, would you guys like to see some new gadgets? I actually bought this, where is it? It's this. Because oh no, it's not. I have a wood burner. Like I have, you know how they do the pyro art? I have one of those machines, but I also bought this. It's like gel or something. Doggone it, where did I put it? And you're supposed to be able to put it on wood, and then you use your, like a heat tool, and it's supposed to do like wood burning. So now I actually have the wood burning, you know, like I said, I have this, the machine, But I thought that would be cool. And then I also wanted to do like this with you guys, like, you know, show you little fun stuff like that. But it wouldn't necessarily be like projects. It would be like, you know, like I can actually pull out my wood burning kit, and then I'll have to find it. Let me pour this. All right, let's do a little bit here because I can see it's a little thin here, and it's a little thin over here and up here. So let me just move that through a little bit. And the more and more you use resin, like you'll be able to see like what I just did. It's like, okay, it looks good, but I can tell that once it's set up, that there would probably be like a little dip in the, there would be a little dip in the surface, and it would just be because there's not as much resin as there were in other areas. So all right. And like I said, using your light, whether it be your phone light or, you know, a flashlight, something, using light is a huge help when you're doing resin. All right, let's pop these bubbles, and then I will put this aside. Do you think wood burning is... No, Margaret, no. As a matter of fact, maybe you shouldn't watch that day. Okay, so I'm just going to pop these couple. So much fun today. Love it. Uh-huh. Don't go telling your husband that I told you anything about resin or anything. All right. So I'm just going to... All right, y'all, I'm telling you, this is going to be absolutely gorgeous on someone's desk. Oh, my goodness. I love it. So now the only thing that I would need to do is, like I said, just cover this. And then with this, you see now what I'm talking about, how glossy and beautiful that is. So all I'm going to do with that is just, I'll probably use, I don't know, I might use a Minwax, or I might use the DecoArt. I'll use one of this. It might, maybe the triple thick, because this one will be super, super shiny like this. I don't know. Just pop back on. No. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, God. Nicole, really? Oh, Lord. I want to see if I can... I thought I kept it out. I'm so bummed that I put it somewhere because Lord only knows where that could be. It's in a little box. I'll have to find it. But yeah. So, anyhow, I will. So, oh, now something did just fly in there though. Give me that. See, this is why you want to get this covered. Because see, I just walked around just a minute. Watch the replay before you give. Yeah, don't encourage Margaret at all. Don't do that at all. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go through the comments. So I don't know. Just go ahead and start commenting. Troy boy, you have to come pick our winner chicken dinner. Oh, thank you for moving. Now I can go to this side. Where is it? But I wanted to do all of that stuff with you guys. I wanted to do like the wood burning. It's a cream or something. So it's a cream or something. I don't know. And then I'll actually pull out my wood burning tools because I did some like calligraphy and stuff like that on some wood with that. And I haven't played with that since. Troy boy, come pick a winner chicken dinner. Is that what it is, Karen? Torch paste? I don't know. I've never played with it. I thought it might be fun. So it's a whole set in a box. Is this it? Nope, too big. Troy, there you are. Come here. Come pick a winner chicken dinner. Will you post another picture? Yes. So this will, you will love playing with that. This will set up tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on, Troy. Let me move this before he comes over here. So that'll set up tomorrow. And then I will post a picture of it because I also need to sit here and put the gloss on that. And then I'll take a picture of both of them. Troy, look, put this down. Put this down. Let Mama move all of this. Okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Fix your hair. Fix your hair. You got to be handsome. You got to be handsome. You got to be handsome. Okay, look it. Touch it. Okay, so wait a minute. Now, ready? Ready? Go like this. Go. Wee, 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 wee. No, don't do that. Okay, hold on. We're going to go like that. And then you're going to touch a comment like that. Pamela Parker! He's telling me to move. Pamela Parker, Troy chose you, Miss Pamela Parker. Congratulations. So, Miss Pamela Parker, please send me your mailing address, and Troy will get you out some happy mail. She said, Pamela says she loves you, Troy. You see this? This is what happens when I'm done with the live. He makes me get up and he takes over. So congratulations. Now he's going to want to do that all the time, though, you know. He's going to want to go like that to you guys all the time. So anyhow, what are you looking for? No way, Jose. Yeah, he loves doing it. And then it'll be fun now because he will, you know, we'll be able to pack it again together. So congratulations. He is the best helper ever. So tomorrow, again, have Creative Hour with Lindy Tate. So Lindy from Tater Buggin'. And I know I keep telling you guys that I will take you around in the rooms. So I'll do that tomorrow for sure after Creative Hour. I'll go around and do a little tour of my studio and then in my craft room, so you guys can see what the progress is and isn't. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, so maybe on Sunday, since it's Sunday, we'll just play with product. We'll play with a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Have a great rest of your day, y'all. Take care.